Hello, my name is Scott Van Hoff. I'm the Regional Flood Insurance Liaison at FEMA Region 10, located in Bothell, Washington. I just want to talk to you briefly today about flood insurance. First, I'd like to start by saying that relying on federal disaster assistance for a flood disaster is no substitute for owning your own flood insurance policy. If you have a policy, your claims will be paid according to the coverages and deductibles that you chose when you purchased your policy. If you're uninsured, the most common form of disaster assistance that you will receive is a loan from the Small Business Administration. That's a loan that you have to pay back. A common question I receive about flood insurance is, am I required to buy flood insurance? There are two basic circumstances where you'll be required to own a flood insurance policy. One is if you own a house located in a special flood hazard area, also known as a 100-year floodplain. You have a mortgage on that house, and that mortgage is federally backed or insured. These are mortgages such as VA, FHA, or any loan that is sold to Freddie or Fannie. The other circumstance where you might be required to have a policy is if you have previously received disaster assistance from a previous flood. At that time, you would have signed an agreement when you received your check, your disaster assistance check. They said that you would obtain and maintain flood insurance for the life of this structure. Another question I commonly get is, will my flood insurance rates change when my flood zone changes on the new map that my community is about to adopt? If your home or building is moving from a low-risk zone into a higher-risk zone, you can expect you'll see some increase in your flood insurance rates because your risk has gone up. Conversely, if you're moving from a high-risk zone to a low-risk zone, you can expect to see a decrease in the cost of your flood insurance. There are oftentimes discounts for that circumstance where you are moving from a low-risk zone to a high-risk zone. This requires that you take action, though, before the effective date on the new map. So before that map actually changes, you're going to want to have a conversation with your personal flood insurance agent and evaluate your situation and see if you would benefit from purchasing a policy prior to the map change and being able to maintain a lower insurance rate for a number of years after the map change takes effect. If you'd like more information about flood insurance, online you can go to www.floodsmart.gov or contact your FEMA regional office and talk to me or talk to your personal flood insurance agent. Thank you.